Hello, everybody, and welcome to Graded Point Live. We're celebrating because Piper's not here.
Thank fucking God. Hate that bitch.
So what happened yesterday? Oh, well, let's see. After the day Piper had yesterday, Piper has just had let's just say she's had a bunch of crap happen, and she's got to deal with it. She'll be back as soon as possible. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, she'll be back eventually, but for now you just gotta deal with us two angry, no simpy having motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You remember how Piper, always says, "Let's not make fun of them for this and that." Yeah, no, that's
Yes, ain't happening tonight.
That's off the table for now.
Very much. The table has been fucking decimated.
Yeah, we put Piper through that table. This is this is an official no simpy stream.
Oh, he did not break that table. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Damn right. Damn Skippy. So, tonight we're going to talk about idiot lawyers. Or one in particular.
Idiot lawyers and legal documentation.
Yeah. But first we're going to start off with something a little more fun. It's also legal documentation, but it's one of the dumbest things I have ever heard. So, as we know from the Vic Mignogna case, right now there's only been 4 parties that have been officially sued. And that is Funimation Productions, Jamie Marchi, Monica Rial, and Ron Toye's boy Soy. There's one problem with suing Jamie Marchi. Apparently, she doesn't think I think she has this thing: if you don't get served, then you don't get sued.
I mean, that's how it works in real life, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Like if they come to serve you, and you're just like, but
I
no.
learned it on Law and Order. Oh, I love these. I'm sorry, but every one of these court documents lately has sounded like a WWF event.
So wait, what I need you to do when you read this, you need to put on your best Scott Steiner voice.
Oh God, I had to get turned. But I'll do my best. But I'm thinking, so this sounds like an announcement, right? So in my best Howard Finkel, the old ring announcer.
Yeah.
To the honorable judge of said court, now comes plaintiff Victor Mignogna.
Oh, fucking Christ. The wording on that is ridiculous.
Yeah. Is it with the whole "now comes"? It's like,
why is it bolded? What the fuck?
I think because what I think is a lot of it is I wouldn't say form fill, because one of the other things I saw from over the weekend had a "now comes" like that.
Okay.
So I think it's just like legal wording that they have to use. So now comes plaintiff Victor Mignogna. I like how he's called Victor in this. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
As movant herein, and brings this motion for substituted service pursuant of Texas R Civ P 106. I think that's Texas something. I know it's civil code. It's a civil code. I know that much.
Yeah.
And in support of, shows the court the following: attempts to serve process on defendant Jamie Marchi has been unsuccessful, as set out in the affidavit attached hereto as Exhibit A and incorporated herein for all purposes and referenced herein. What they're basically saying is they have been unable to serve her papers, and what they're basically saying is they're gonna they're asking the court, can they be allowed to serve it onto her, just tape it to her door, essentially.
All right.
If it was me, because I'm an asshole, right?
You'd just done that anyway?
No. I would have found out where she's going to be appearing at her next con.
And give it to her there.
And give it to her right in fucking front of everybody.
Oh, Go to one of her fucking panels.
Go to one of her panels or go to one of her signings, where all, I'm sure, all 10 people in line. If that.
Go to one of her signings and be like, can you sign this for me?
You have been served.
You've been served. See you later, bitch.
Because all it really did, like, most of the time, process servers only need an open door or the person to be in the area, right?
Right.
Because I saw one where a guy who's a process server, like, the person was, like, refusing to be served, and he had to end up calling the cops and everything.
Right.
And while she was like trying to keep him out, and they busted in the door and arrested her. And so while they were doing that, he balled up the summons and threw it in the door and said, "You've been served," and walked away. I've seen some
so that's a large
some
oof.
process servers deliver them as gifts. Actually put it in like presents and stuff like that, so they can they'll open them up and
right.
just the fucking summons.
Jesus Christ.
So reasonably effective notice of the suit may be given to the defendant by having any person authorized by the same revision leave a true copy of the citation with a copy of the petition and order granting the motion attached, with anyone 16 years of age or older at the location specified in the attached affidavit, or as such by other order of the court is deemed appropriate under circumstances. Wherefore, premises considered, movement prays that the court grant this motion for substituted service for such other and further relief that they may be awarded at law or in equity. And that's, this is all tie-beard information, blah, blah, blah,
Mm-hmm.
And then you scroll down, and this is the affidavit that she's been served with. And this is basically saying how it's been unsuccessful. Unsuccessful attempt May 1st. I attempted to service at the above address. There was no answer at the door. When I went back to the car, I could see someone looking out the window. I went back and knocked on the door and rang the doorbell. Still did not get an answer. A vehicle belonging to the defendant was parked in front of the home. I left a card on the door for a callback. Unsuccessful attempt May 4th. I attempted to service the above address. There was no answer at the door. Unsuccessful attempt May 8th. I attempted to service the address. There was no answer at the door. Unsuccessful attempt May 8th.
Tried twice in the same day. Fuck.
Yeah. I hate that I'm showing her address, but I don't care.
Nah, fuck it.
I attempted to
service. I mean, it's legal documentation, so it's public information now.
Yeah. So I attempted service at the above address. There was no answer at the door. A white BMW that belonged to the defendant was parked in front of the home. I checked for other vehicles registered to the defendant, and at the same time, at the same address. That's the funny. They don't think process servers can't get this information.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, she's driving a Beamer. Voice acting must be pretty good. It appears that the BMW that was parked out front was the only vehicle registered to the defendant. The blinds were open downstairs. I sat across the street where the defendant would not be able to see me until about 1:05 p.m. At the time, an on-car utility truck arrived at the defendant's home. The driver got out and went to the defendant's door. I pulled in the front of the home and waited. The defendant did not open the door. The on-car driver left the home as shown in Exhibit A, which also shows the vehicle registered to the defendant. The on-car driver sat in his truck for about 10 minutes and then left. I stayed another 10 minutes and left. Unsuccessful attempt May 9th. You got to give my man credit. He is persistent. I attempted service at the above address. There were a couple of 5-gallon bottles of water at the door. I pulled across the street and waited a moment. There was a FedEx truck that pulled up and delivered a carpet by leaving it at the door. I left a card on the carpet roll.
Jesus.
That's what I'm talking about. Process servers, they are very persistent. I have made diligent efforts to deliver said papers to Jamie Markey. I have made numerous attempts at her residence as described above. I believe an efficient way to effect service is by leaving a copy with anyone over the age of 16 or by securely attaching the citation with plaintiff's original petition attached to the front door of Jamie Markey's residence. So basically, she's at home and she thinks if I don't answer, then I can't be sued. I think that's her reasoning.
Probably. She probably doesn't understand how the legal system actually fucking works.
Right. So, let's see here. Where it's sure that... one second.
Also, Wayne, they're saying that your potato internet is making it so they can't read the fucking shit on the screen.
Well, then they just.
And I'm looking at it. It's pretty blurry.
They had to fucking get over it.
Damn dog. That feel when no simpy includes the fucking chat.
Yeah. Yeah, these are all fucking voice actors. Yeah. Yeah, Ty must be laughing quite hard. Yeah, Ty's probably having a fucking. He's like having a madman fit.
He has to be.
Where it is sure to be seen by someone at the residence or in another manner, the affidavit or evidence before the court shows reasonable effective to give the defendant notice of the suit. I am a person over 18 years of age. I am competent to make this affidavit. I'm resident of the state of Texas. I'm familiar with Texas rules of civil procedure as they apply to service of process. I am not a party to this suit nor related or affiliated with any herein, and have no interest in the outcome of the suit. I have never been convicted of a felony or a misdemeanor. Basically saying I'm good.
Yeah, right.
And this was just like that was yesterday.
Yeah,
that was certified yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it sounds like my man got a picture. Yep, there's the man.
Yeah,
my man's going to the door. He's like, "Hey, what's up?" So basically, she probably would have opened the door, but then she saw my man across the street.
And she's like, "Ah, shit."
Mm-hmm. Wonder what encore.
Yeah, she had. I mean, well, it said, didn't it say it's a utility truck?
Yeah, but utility, that's kind of a.
I wonder if they talk about something like what is that? What's that? It's like U-Haul or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a self-service truck or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of the company either. This dumb bitch thinks that if she just ignores the law, they'll just go away. Like it's a fucking child or some shit.
J0074 says in the chat, for some reason, I think Marky is a cum dodger.
I mean, we can't confirm nor deny that she dodges cum like a boss, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no simpy, where dumbasses have a 100% chance of getting dunked on and tables have a 12.5% chance of getting flipped.
No, we don't flip tables. We break tables.
We break them.
Yeah, I play that clip again. Play that clip again because people need to.
Oh, he did not break that table. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I like how we just said we break tables and then we just played a clip where someone just said he did not break that table.
See,
wait a minute.
That's the point. If the table don't break, the match keeps going. That's boom, boom. How many times we slam you into the table, we gonna keep going. That's what no simpy means.
That's what it means to be part of the no simpy squad, lads.
Mm-hmm. So
lads female.
So now that you've gotten the primer, right? Now that you've gotten the primer for tonight, let's go to the main event.
Ah, jeez. There we go.
This is the one you've been waiting for. This is
a big one too. Jesus.
Yeah, this is a big boy. This is the response for the lawsuit filing against Rial and Ron Toye. Herein referred to as Ronica.
Ronica.
or Mo Ron. I like Mo Ron better.
Yeah, Mo Ron makes a lot more sense because it's very descriptive.
Now, here's what I like about this. Okay. What's on the screen right now? Let me zoom it in so people can see it better. Okay. Now, the things that they're going to cite in this, I'm going to give you all a primer. The things they cite as evidence is nothing. And you'll see what I mean. Nick Rekieta has said that I have never seen a lawyer use defamation as a defense. Because that's exactly what this guy is trying to do.
Okay.
I'm wondering if that's why he was playing games with the whole deposition stuff.
Right.
Because that would try to buy him time to find something.
Yeah, right.
So, Here's where things are going to get interesting. So shall we get started?
Oh yeah, let's close right in.
Now, the funny part is right at the beginning. Factual background. Doubt.jpg.
Just love that that's the thing they start off with. Fucking hell.
For years, women nationwide have complained publicly that plaintiff Vic Mignogna sexually harassed, intimidated, or groped them. The complaints from underage fans attending conventions. Now, wait a minute. That was only made by one person.
Yeah.
And then it was quickly dropped because they were accusing him of being a pedophile.
Mm.
Now, the thing is, I can't go piece by piece on this whole thing, or we'll be here all night. Y'all can watch Nick Rekieta at 12 o'clock if you want to see a piece by piece breakdown. Because I'm sure he's going to tear this document apart.
I'm sure.
Yeah, but I figured he's not on yet, and we're here, so we're going to do it first. And respected voice actors who have experienced his degrading behavior. It is no surprise that Mignogna now intends to blame everyone but himself for his misconduct. This lawsuit is nothing more than a desperate ploy by a disgraced actor to drag others down with him, and a continuation of the harassment that has ruined his once noteworthy career.
Now, okay, Wayne, I'm no expert in legality, but correct me if I'm wrong here. That first point should just be a refutation of what Vic is trying to say that they've done, right?
It should be like, they did not defame my client.
Exactly. Like, it should be, my client stand accused of defaming plaintiff. This is incorrect. Use a bit more flowery language, but you shouldn't be saying disgraced actor trying to drag others down with him. Like, that seems to me, as a layman, as a bad way to present your defense.
Mm-hmm. It also, that's what Rekieta said. He of course, the guy don't have a Twitter account, but he said on Twitter, hey, Casey, you forgot this, and it was a picture of a kitchen sink.
Oh, Jesus.
Basically saying he's trying to throw everything out there to hope and
hope something sticks.
Or hope something they're basically trying to get the lawsuit thrown out. That's what they're trying to do. Because here's the thing. All this stuff that he's printed, all Ty Beard has to do to answer says he didn't do it.
Yeah.
Because guess what? There's no proof.
Right.
Okay. Here's where it's going to get, in a few minutes, it's going to get real dumb. Okay? Mignogna is a public figure known for his voiceover work for characters in the English dubs of Japanese anime shows, and his role as Captain Kirk in a fan fiction show called Star Trek Continues. It's more, fan fiction. That sounds about right.
Yeah, I guess it's a way to describe it.
Yeah. Anime is a genre of anime entertainment typically originating in Japanese, and dubbing refers to the process of removing the... Oh, God, he's going through the fucking...
What? Why... Do you need to describe what fucking dubbing is? I think people know what dubbing is. What the fuck are you doing?
It's like Nick likes to say, you have to describe this like it's an 80-year-old judge while I'm reading it.
I guess.
Yeah. But even then, you would say he does voiceover work would be sufficient.
Yeah, right.
And he's done these under contract to Funimation, blah, 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 Japanese vocal track of a given anime character and replacing it with one's native language. Mignogna has acted in hundreds of productions, but is perhaps best known as the voice of Broly from the Dragon Ball animation film series. I would say
actually
I would say he's more known for Edward Elric, but
yeah, I'd say Edward Elric is his most famous role.
Mm-hmm. In December of 2018, following the premiere of Dragon Ball Super Broly, which features Mignogna's vocal work, accusations of sexual harassment, some of which include minors, began surfacing. Soon, victims of Mignogna's sexual harassment and inappropriate conduct started coming forward and began posting their experiences online, with some going far back as 1989.
Now, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Didn't Dragon Ball Super Broly not premiere until January of this year?
I believe so. Or
Yeah, because I'm
because that's when the arms gorilla decided to make her kick Vic.
Because in fact, because I'm a fucking pedantic shit, I'm gonna look it up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it did. Its initial release was in November 14th of 2018, but that was in Tokyo.
Okay.
So the English dub would not. I mean, because they put 2019 on I almost said Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes. Let's see. In theaters. I'm not seeing the exact date. Oh, right here. In theaters, January 16th, 2019, limited release. On disc streaming, April 16th, 2019. So already they're fucking lying because I got the fucking time frame wrong.
Yep. That's funny that you noticed that.
Well, yeah, because I've been paying attention to this shit because I remember Dragon Ball Super Broly came out, and then I started seeing this shit, but I didn't start seeing this shit until it was like late January, early February when I started seeing this stuff come out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's funny you mentioned that because this is going to happen a lot. This is going to happen a lot. I'm just letting you know, and this is why I'm glad you're here.
Oh, jeez. There's going to be so many times where I go, now wait a minute!
Yep. We're going to, if we had the Ralph voice, like, now wait a minute, So that could be your, like, objection. Instead of saying objection, you're like, now wait a minute.
Yeah. I just got to give my good voice.
Your Honor, the defendants don't know time.
Yeah. Oof.
Fucking. What is time? I don't know, Jim. We'll find out.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
We're going in.
Okay.
You ready? All right.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
So, okay. I did have a second question.
Sure.
The bit where it says as far back as 1989. Now, I kept a little bit of track of this.
Mm-hmm.
They've been talking about this shit with Vic has been going on, for decades.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Pretty sure it hasn't been going on since 1989. The earliest I've seen looking at this has been from like the 2000s.
Okay. There's an accusation out there of a woman who says that Vic was a English teacher in her high school.
Okay.
And she says that he was also like doing it, like directing a play or something, and she was in the play, and she was 16 years old. And she claims that at that time that he, quote, kissed on her and all this stuff, right? So
he's basically being Kavanaugh'd right now.
Yeah. Now her proof.
Fucking Christ.
Her proof is a playbill in a play that he was in that area in the time. That's her proof. That has nothing to do with the play that she was supposedly in. It's a separate play altogether.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah. Now, it was in Virginia. Now, Vic did attend Liberty University, which is in Virginia. Apparently, he did do some teaching in Virginia. Now, I'm not saying that he didn't do that. That's, Now, but the thing is, all the dates, and thanks to Twitter Autism Squad, all those dates have been proven that, that they cite, basically prove that he was not in there.
Right.
That he was not there at the time. They claimed that there was this. She said there was a program that the school had with Liberty, and somebody contacted Liberty University and said we've never had anything like that with that school.
Mm-hmm.
So, kind of like we're gonna loan you a person, a faculty member or something like that to do this or something like that.
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
And they said no, we've never had a relationship with that school.
Jesus Christ.
So already we're getting some fibs.
Okay. Yep. Already my tism is flaring up. All right.
All right. Fibby fib. Little fibby fib.
This is bad.
Okay, so let's get to it. Because it's like it ain't even into good stuff yet, buddy.
All right. Okay.
Yep. You might want to. All right. Mignogna's predatory tendencies are well documented. They're so well documented that everybody, quote, talked about it for supposedly 15 fucking years, yet nobody thought to write it down and go to the fucking cops about it. That's how fucking
and nobody had
now.
And nobody had any fucking evidence of it either.
Yeah. Now here you go. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this, Jordan?
No, I'm not, but I'm going to be fucking...
You're going to love this.
Okay.
This is his evidence, okay? I'm just letting you know, this is his evidence. In fact, there are a number of sites dedicated to sharing stories of Mignogna's inappropriate behavior with women, including the Tumblr blog, Dear Vic Mignogna.
Because, as we all know, Tumblr is just the best place for easily verifiable information.
Mm-hmm. There was somebody found a thing. It was somebody wrote a little fan fiction about them meeting Vic Mignogna, and it was very, very R-rated. And you know what's funny about this R-rated Vic Mignogna story? You know what matches up? What it matches up with? Every goddamn accusation that has been made about him.
Isn't that fucking interesting?
Yeah.
That's fucking great. The fuck is What is this clown? Honk! What is this clown world bullshit? Wayne, please let me leave. I need to cease this nonsense. What the fuck am I doing here? God damn it!
I would have by the way, guys, I'm fixing the sound problem. I know what it is.
Oh yeah, they're huge. It's just between you and me. You probably need to turn me down.
Somebody said REP my headphones. No, guys, this is the one time I really want him to like go off. Like this is good. This is fucking good for TV, man. Come on. Okay. There we go. All right, I should sound a lot louder now.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're not even. Look, there's 10 pages of this shit. We're on page 2.
we're getting. Oh, you know what, Wayne? Instead of boosting yourself up because you're kind of
I think I can. Let me see if I can turn up in Discord.
You're peaking. I was say what you can just do is just on your end, just turn me down. I think
I could do that, but why would I?
I mean, I don't know. That's just.
Well, you're at 100%. I'm just going to leave it alone. I think. Okay, well, let's ask the chat. Am I sounding better? Do I sound louder? That's all I need to know.
I mean, you sound louder, but you're peaking. Your audio quality went to shit.
All right. Well, let me see. I might have turned it down a little bit. Lower the master. Okay. Oh, I'm going to change it on Mixer. All right. Say something, Jordan.
Something, Jordan.
Nice. All right. How about now?
That sound better.
All right, folks.
Yeah, you sound better, I guess.
Okay. I turned it down on the Streamlabs.